I wrote in when I received an email from a local spa indicating that I had been gifted a massage. Problem is, I don't enjoy massages, yet this has kind of become the go-to gift that I receive from my adult sons. So my question is, can I say I'd like something else enough with the massages, or do I just need to accept it graciously and stop being a jerk?
Oh, Miss Bonnie, there is levels underneath all of this. What is it? What's the real question you're asking?
So the bigger question is, do I accept the time and attention that I'm given by my adult children, or is it okay to ask for more? Because my philosophy so far is just to take what they give and build my life and be okay with it. But it makes me sad sometimes.
Yeah, but the only reason you would land there is that at some point you did not have their attention or care.
Well, I mean, I think consistently, I'll send a group text. Easter lunch is at 1:00 at your Aunt Marie's. Nothing. I get literally and I don't expect them to immediately respond, but you can't give me a thumbs up within a 24-hour period.
Do they show up to the lunch?
Less than half. We had fewer than half of mine came to the lunch. But it's even bigger things. I had one of my sons is in the military, and he was seeing a young lady on the base. They decided to get married. It was just going to be a courthouse wedding. But he brought her home, and we did a nice lunch. And about 6 weeks before the wedding, I called him and just made sure that was the right date because I was about to book my room. And he said, "Oh, Mom, we broke up last month." I mean, it's like you can't call me and tell me. Yeah. It just feels like I'm so far removed from their lives.
There it is. That's the question. That's the question.
I don't know. I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to push.
Bonnie, you are their mom. Why do you feel like a burden?
Well, if it's a burden to have to respond to texts, and if it's with going back to the massage, I've said in multiple conversations, that's just not really my thing. I find them awkward, and yet I still continue to get them, which makes me think, okay, they just don't really care if I like what they're just checking off a box. And so I don't.
Don't blow by that. Let's sit in that for a second. Are you married?
So I am married. Their father died in 2017. Okay. So I am married, but not to their father.
Has things changed since you got married?
Yes.
Okay. Have y'all ever had that next conversation?
So I have asked each if they liked my husband, and consistently the answer is, "Oh yeah, he's fine. We just don't know him."
Yeah, that's not the question. That's an easy question. That's an over there question.
Okay.
What are they going to tell their mom? No, we hate him? And what are they going to say to you?
That's true.
You raised Alabama boys. They're going to say, "Yes, ma'am, he's kind. We just don't know him." We just don't know him is Southern for, I don't want that dude around me. I don't like that guy. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's a lot in those little Southern. I just don't know him.
Yeah.
The bigger question here is, I miss my boys.
Yes.
And I want to know what's going on in your lives. Is there something I've done that's made it hard for y'all to be around? because it would honor me if you told me. What are you talking about, Mom? We think you're great. Okay, but it would mean the world to me if you would just respond to my text with a thumbs up.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I could not even guess how many unread messages I have. And I leave them unread for one reason, so that I don't forget them, because I get so many text messages in a day.
Right.
And it may be they don't want to clutter up a group text, or they got it and they forget, or they weren't going to go anyway, but the group text isn't who knows? But there's that next step that says, all right, we're in a different tier. I recognized I brought a new man into this relationship, our relationship. It's not that. I get all that. I miss my boys.
Yeah.
And I guess what I would ask you to do is, for the last, 2017, so last 8 years, right? 9 years?
Yes.
There's been a increasingly faster tornado inside your chest. It's spinning faster and faster and faster. And because you keep putting things out there that you think are real clear signals, hoping they get them and they run right over them or they blow by them, the story that you've told yourself is somehow they don't like your new husband, somehow there's something wrong with you. And when you put something out without being super clear, it just confirms what you already believe about yourself, that I'm a burden to these boys.
Yeah.
And I would not continue to live like that. For your sake and for their sake, I would choose to enter into some sort of, hey, I want to just talk with each one of you.
Okay.
Do they live in your same community or town, or do they live all scattered across the country?
So they live an hour and a half away.
Okay, that's close enough to go have breakfast with Mom. I'm gonna drive up on a Saturday or a Sunday, and I miss my boys.
Yeah.
And to sit down with them and say, hey, and how old are you?
I'm 57.
Okay, even if you said this, even if you said, I'm in the back half of the third quarter, I'm staring at the fourth quarter of my life, I would love to know how I can love you guys best, because I miss my boys. Even if you just, as the parent, took all of it, how can I best love you guys?
Okay.
And eventually it will come up, hey, here's some ways you can love me. No more stupid massages. I don't want some creepy person's hands all over my body. Ew, right? But there's a way that listen. So in therapy, we call it the one up and the one down position. Okay, the one up position is typically, not always, but it's typically male, and it's very much my house. I get what I want. Right? Very much that, just loud and aggressive. I'm gonna get my way.
Okay.
There's also the one down position, which is typically, not always, but typically has a very feminine energy to it, which is, oh, okay, well, you guys y'all go to dinner, and I'll just, y'all know I don't like that place, but that's okay. I'll just eat the Dairy Queen napkins in the glove box. I'll be fine. Right?
Right.
And that's how you're entering into this. If you say, don't get under the boat and don't try to get on top. Just sit in the seat on the boat and be like, hey, I'm your mom. I don't want some other creeper's hands all over me. Ew. They will get that image in their mind and they'll laugh. And then also say, I realize that y'all have so much going on, and thinking about mom's present is just but it really makes a difference to me.
Right.
And then when you do that, you're being what they call vulnerable, because they might say, you got it, Mom, and they might forget next year.
Yeah.
They might forget. And that's scary to think. And as a son, I forget. I don't want to, but I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
And I love my mom to death. I love my sister to death. I love my brother to death, and I forget. Does it make it right? Does it make it good? It kind of bums me out that I'm that way. But also, I would love it if she doesn't listen to the show, but if my mom was to say, hey, this is what I want, and it matters to me that most moms go, it's fine, it's okay, even when it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's kind of I think that's the position I have taken.
Yeah. Let's be right in the middle of it. These are your boys.
Okay.
And whether they want to believe it or not, they need their mom.
I hope. I think you're right. I hope you're right.
Listen to me. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. They may tell you, all right, Mom, then here's the deal. Also, we don't want your vote when it comes to us ordering a margarita at dinner or on our pants being too, who knows? And only you will know if that's how if that's how you are. But you're a good Alabama mom. You're supposed to comment on everything. That's just part of the deal.
I don't think I do.
I know. I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you.
But I do think that I might have a bit of a martyr mentality.
Oh my gosh, you just said it. I wasn't going to go there, but you said it. Hey, listen. If you lead with that, oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. Boys, okay. I'm such a drama queen, and I'm sorry, but I miss my boys, and I want to know, I'm getting on the back half.
Yeah.
And I realized I brought some other guy into the picture and made it weird, but it is what it is. I love him. He's my husband. But how can I love you guys in this back half?
Okay.
I want to be around my grandkids. I want to know your lives. And you can point at one of your sons and say, you dummy, you broke up right before you're married. Like, call your mom.
Right.
You're allowed to say that.
Okay.
And he needs to be a grown up and say, Mom, it's not good for me to do that because you go scorched earth or you ask 1,000 questions or let's have that honest conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because man, gosh, if I could snap my fingers and wish anything for anybody, it's that parents and kids, especially adult kids, could just reimagine their relationships right now. I personally think people are drowning. Because they're cut off from their family's origin for 1,000 different reasons.
Yeah.
And sometimes rightfully so, but sometimes it's just like this. It's just this weird distance that happens and nobody knows how to get back. And so they send a massage because they think that would be nice for them. And you're like, I hate this. And nobody knows how to say it. And then just takes one person to get in a car and say, we're going to breakfast. You're my boys and I love you. I got half a life to go still.
And I do it individually, not as a group.
I would.
Okay.
Or you could do it as a group. It depends on how homogenous they are. Me and my brother and my sister are so different that would be awkward.
Right.
And one of us would just dominate the whole thing. But your boy, they may all be just awesome together, ride or dies, and that you could do it all at one time.
Okay.
And that might keep you, if you did it all at once, that might keep you from their text thread about you on the off to the side, right?
Okay.
Which, by the way, every sibling group has that, so just it is what it is.
Yeah.
But just letting them know I love you boys so much and I miss you.
Okay.
And then just hold a tiny little space in the southeast corner of your heart for them to say, Mom, we're just too busy.
Yeah.
I don't think they will, but I would rather you know that and grieve that than every day keep ginning up that story that there's something wrong with you and you're unlovable and what if I try this, what if I try this? I'd rather you just head right into the scariest conversation and have it.
Okay.
And God Almighty, if you can cure yourself of martyr syndrome, please write that book. It'll sell 1 billion copies. 1 billion copies.
Well, I haven't in 57 years, so it's not looking good.
Wait, just day one. Day one. Hey, you've made my whole day, Bonnie. Thank you so much for calling me. I'm really, really grateful for you. And by the way, if moms and dads across the country will reach out, and by the way, if moms and dads across the country will reach out to their aging or adult kids and have this conversation and be willing to hear feedback without snapping or trying to cover it up or and just saying words, I'm sorry, or you're right, or there was more context to that, but here's the deal. You're right. If we could just say, I'm sorry, and I forgive you, and will you forgive me, and how can I love you? My goodness, we're talking about a culture that has absolutely been revolutionized. I'm all over the internet because of this job, and I hate feeling so exposed and out there, and that's why I love Delete Me. They help me take control of my digital privacy so I can be peaceful and not paranoid when I'm online and offline. For 20% off an annual plan, go to joindeleteme.com/Delony.